you play the game? You do want to. Can you play? Can you watch YouTube? Alicia, what's the deal? What's the big old deal? How's your Saturday going? Hey, bro, I sent it to your email. All right. It was a good day finally because when I be asking, when I be asking, everybody how their day was, lately you've been kind of saying that your day's been kind of tough. So I'm just glad you had a better day today. Of course, it's the weekend. We know it's not a work day, but I'm just glad you had a better day today from what you've been having the last few days.
Alicia, what's the deal? What's the deal, bro?
Shit, man, shit, we was having that conversation. I think we need to keep it cracking.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, definitely, man. Definitely, because it's a conversation to be had. Because I mean, personally, I don't think men really like will really be like, yo, it's me. It was me who fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I don't really hear too many of my bros be like, it was me who fucked up. I'm the reason why she left. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you absolutely right. But look, that's crazy that you say that, right? Because I think it go both ways, man. Accountability is tough for people in relationships. Nobody wants to be the reason why it didn't go as planned. Nobody wants to be the reason why relationships didn't go well. So just like how you said, you don't know too many of the fellas who will admit like, hey, I met a good one, but I fucked that up. It's the same. Like it's really like that with women. Women have it even worse.
Definitely,
Like you won't
definitely.
meet too many women that will say that they were the problem and they lost a good dude because they were the problem. You know what I mean?
I mean, that shit is rare. Like I've never ever heard like, and it's like I don't. Well, yeah, because I'm guessing that it goes both ways. It levels out. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, hey they didn't ban my YouTube and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? We good at least. But
I told you, nigga, you keep fucking with that copyrighted content, nigga. All
hey,
right.
but look, real quick, not to get off subject, bro. They sent me some shit. The email, nigga, they flagged me for playing my own music, nigga.
Is it music that's on your YouTube or is it on another YouTube?
No, it's on my YouTube. All them videos we was watching on my YouTube, listening to my music, like the original production. Nigga, they
Yeah.
said they had Big Blue Sea up there. That's my shit.
You could dispute that though.
I'm gonna have to, cause I'm like, how
Yeah.
the fuck are you flagging me for listening to my shit? That was
Yeah, you
crazy. Yeah.
you could dispute that because you're live from the page that you dropped the shit on. But
Facts. But
but yeah,
nah,
I
so definitely like I feel like, you know what I mean, that shit is something where, it levels out, it evens out because yeah, like you said, you don't hear women say, um, you know what, I was the reason why that nigga left. I was the reason why that meant like you don't hear women say that shit. Just like you don't hear men say, like, man, you know what? I take that back. I take that back.
I was just about to say.
I take that back. It's the choice of words, right? It's this sentence right here. I take that back, fellas. Hey, fellas, forgive me. I didn't heard homie say, you know what? Hey, bro, I fucked up. That's what he said. I fucked up.
I've heard every nigga. Look, and a lot of times men realize it when they with a woman is bullshit, and then a nigga get to looking back and I've heard all my niggas say it before. Damn, nigga, what you call it? Remember when I used, man, that was a good bitch, bro. I fumbled that. Like you'll hear niggas say that. I've never in my life heard a woman say, and look, and I've said this before, and women don't like it, right? And I tell them, I'll be like, so none of these, you wasn't good enough for none of these niggas to keep you. Obviously, you've been putting men.
I'm scared alive right now, bro.
You've been putting men through something to where nobody married you, nobody kept you. Why? That says something about the value of the woman, right? If I meet a woman and I ask her, let's say she tells me she's 35 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, how many relationships have you been in your life? And she tells me she's had, let's say, 2 or 3 relationships. Even though if a woman tells us two or three, that means it's really like 5 or 6. But they always put their numbers lower than what it really is to save face, right? And let's say a woman tells me she's been in 2 or 3 relationships in her life, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in between time, we know there's going to be guys that she dated, guys that it was just, someone they had fun with and, might have caught feelings, but they never went exclusive, sex involved, spending a lot of time with each other. Women won't count those as relationships, but I count that shit as relationships, especially when it comes to women. So let's just say, realistically, a woman she's 35 and she got, what's the deal? Let's say a woman is 35, bro, and she has 10 bodies. She got 10 bodies. She might was in a serious relationship with maybe 3 or 4 of them, and the rest of them was just, and the rest of them was just an experience, right?
Right.
A woman has to ask herself in her lifetime, and I'm just saying 10 to keep it cool because I know, man, I'm just saying 10 to keep it cool. But look, let's just say 10 bodies. She didn't have sex when she's 35 and she's had sex with 10 men, right?
Right.
A woman has to ask herself from the age of 18 to 35, what about you that none of those 10 men made you an honest woman? Why out of 10 men, nobody's seen wife qualities in you and made you an honest woman?
Ladies in the chat, how y'all feel about that?
And look, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm not even looking for answers. I'm not looking for answers. I'm just saying.
No, I want to see how the like that, like the ladies that's in the chat, because I don't want to sound like that, but you know what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure ain't nobody in the chat married. So for those that aren't married, that's in the chat, what do you feel like? You know what I'm saying, like, or how do you feel about what bro just said?
Hey, bro.
Why isn't that a man? You know what I'm saying? Or you feel like any of the men that you dated or messed with didn't make you an honest woman?
Hey, look, that motherfucker went from 5 to 2. So hey, it went from even though we just started, look, it went from 5 to 2. So that lets you know that 3 or whoever that was is they out of here.
That's crazy.
Look, I don't have these. Look, I be places, right? And there be women who've seen, and Doe have said it, and Trey have said it when we was doing the Toxic Masculinity podcast. I've been places, bro, and women have tried to publicly challenge me. Like they'll ask me, like, "Oh, I seen you said this and said that," and I'll stand on business. I'll stand on business and even go deeper. And like, yeah, they don't be liking that shit, bro. It's an uncomfortable conversation because women crucify men on platforms, bro. They crucify men on platforms. Women scream there's no good men left. But but I look on, if we go by the internet, right? Black women are getting married a lot. Like black men and black women are getting married again, right?
Definitely the black family is like a thing now.
It's a thing. It's a trend to be a black family again. You got a lot of,
and I hate to even say a thing or a trend. Like I don't want to say that it's a trend or a thing, but it's coming back. Because remember, everything it was like interracial. Like everybody was dating outside of their race. You know what I mean? Like, and now when you go on social media and they show you like, bro, like it's a lot of a trend is crazy. That's why I have to correct myself, Mel. I didn't want to say a trend. But like it was like when you get on social media, you're starting to see more and more black families, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the mother and the father in the same household, you know what I'm saying, raising their son or their daughter or both, you know what I'm saying, right, together. You know what I mean? Like it's happening, it's there. It's not like how most people would try to say it doesn't exist anymore. But I get why people was feeling like that, because everybody was dating outside of their race. Everybody was dating, you know what I'm saying? They wanted to be with every black man wanted to be with a Mexican woman, Asian woman, white woman, this, that, and the third, you know what I'm saying? To where you even, you know, you had black women that was like, you know what, I'm about to go start dating white men. Now, see, that the only thing about the interracial dating shit is it's the black women I felt who gave a fuck. They cared too much when they saw a black man with somebody else, right? Even though they wouldn't give that brother the time of day, but they hated to see him with a woman that wasn't black. You know what I mean? Now, when you saw black men like reactions to black women dating outside of their race, bro, we didn't give a fuck. Go do what you go do. Like, I feel like we didn't give a fuck. You didn't see too many videos, or you just don't hear too many black men saying or expressing their feelings about the black woman dating outside of their race. Like, we don't give a fuck. Go ahead and find out for yourself.
But no, that's a fact, bro. And I hate that, bro.
Like social media, feel like social media push whatever agenda or algorithm that is popular. I definitely agree with that, and no, that's not the problem. But I'm saying, like, okay, yeah, like Alicia, you're one of the ones who don't care who dates who. The Mexican G, what's the deal, bro? But like, yeah, so you're saying like you don't care, but I'm saying like they've done experiments like this, right? The videos of the black dude walking into a barbershop or a beauty, or not even a barbershop, walking into like the beauty spot, wherever the women go to get their hair done, a nail salon or something like that. And a black man walking in there with this white woman, he taking this white woman to go get her feet and nails done and shit like that. And then you just hear the black women like chitter chat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they talking shit. You know what I mean? Like you don't hear that shit with like men. Like men don't be giving a fuck. The issue is when men decide to date outside of their race. The issue is when men decide to date outside of his race, cool, but why drag? Why he don't like black women? I mean, I feel you on that. When he get now, I feel like he's only gonna drag black women, or the reason why he doesn't like black women is because black women are always attacking him. Why are you with this white woman? Why are you with this Mexican woman? Why are you with this Asian woman?
It's that, and then I think that's something that's equally a problem. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Women don't just drag black men. Black women don't just drag black men when it comes to relationships, and if they date outside their race. Man, we get dragged during the holidays for the type of gifts we give. If we're not giving gifts up to standard to, you know, the new world and everybody having a fascination with designer, we get dragged for that if we can't afford certain things. We get dragged on Valentine's Day. We get dragged when it's Mother's Day. We get dragged on Father's Day. Nigga, we take the hit. Now I will say men are not built to be sensitive and care about none of that. So maybe it's not highlighted that we get dragged so much by black women because we don't complain. But see, when the black man has an opinion about why he doesn't want the black woman and why he's dating outside of his race, the black woman complains. She complains. So I think that's the difference. One get highlighted because the black woman complains. The other doesn't get highlighted because when black women have an opinion about black men, we usually don't give a fuck.
Right. Now, see, I know my mom, you know what I'm saying, would always ask me, like, she asked me, like, why, you know what I'm saying, like, are you just attracted to Mexican women because, you know, those are the, like when I would have a girlfriend that I would introduce to my mother, she more than likely was going to be a Mexican woman. You know what I mean? And so my mom had asked me, like, is that just what you prefer? And I'm like, no, like, I would love to be with a black woman. I would love to create a black family. You know what I'm saying? Like have this black household. Like, I would love to have that. But, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not speaking on any, I'm speaking from my experiences. My experiences is just, when I would meet black women, you know what I'm saying, my sisters, when I would approach them, because for one, we got to even say, like, I've approached black women and be like, hey, you know, how you doing, my sister? I'm not your sister. Like, goddamn, what the fuck?
Hey, how you doing, Queen? What the fuck? What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? Like, goddamn, like, why are you so angry? Why are you so mad? Like, I just called you my sister. Like, hey, what's going on, my sister? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not your sister. Do we got the same parents or all that kind of crazy ass shit? And I just be like, what the fuck are you so hostile for? All I did was say hello. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, like I said, just speaking from my experience, percentage of scoring black women drag black men, but it's not a reflection of all. No, definitely. I'm not saying that it's not, you know, I'm not saying that it's a reflection of all black women or all women. But like I said, that's why I make sure I said from my experiences, you know what I'm saying, dealing with, like, or even just approaching black women, you know what I mean? Like, they want to know my financial status before anything. They don't want to know if I beat women. They don't want to know if I'm a serial killer. They don't want to know none of that shit. They don't want to know if I'm just an all-around bad person. They just want to know my financial status off top. Yeah, that's what they want to know about.
I'm not gonna say that I'll be having that same experience, bro. Listen, I still believe. I still believe in black love because you feel me. I do meet. I do meet black women that have beautiful personalities. You know what I mean? Very nurturing. Good mothers to their children. You know, but that does not. I don't let that determine who I'm going to decide to spend the rest of my life with, you know, nor do I let the opinion of black women influence who I decide to spend the rest of my life with. You know what I mean? When I decide that I want to give that shit a swing again, I can't guarantee what race it's going to be. You know what I mean? But I'm not. I don't let the black woman stereotypes that get put on the black woman. I don't let the stereotypes stray me away from black women. I just like to keep my options open. So I might be with another race. I might be with a black woman. I don't know. I'm not whoever the fuck I fall in love with and feel like I can spend the rest of my life with. But I do not. One thing I don't do, I don't let the stereotypes. I don't let the stereotypes be a reflection of all black women. I don't do that shit.
Right. And Mel just said, yeah, I just hate that we have that stigma of attitude, etc. Because when others do it, it's spicy. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't call it, attitude is a fucking attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't call it spicy. Because I don't like for a woman to just be like, what the fuck is all that shit about? I don't care what race you are. Like, why are you just so? What is where is all that shit coming from? But I'm speaking. That's why I make sure I say from my experiences. When I approach the sisters, that's what I get. Not all the time, but that's what I usually get. And like I said, the first thing they be wanting to know is, you know what I mean, like my financial status. Like, damn, it, like you don't want to know if I'm gonna beat you up later on. You don't want to know, like you don't care about your safe, no nothing. Like, and that's why some of these women you be seeing them stuck in relationships because they feel like, well, I don't have to go to work. I don't have to do this. I don't have to do that. So basically, like you just okay with being paid to be a punching bag.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, to me, that's a whole nother level of bullshit. You know what I mean? With me, I'm just like this. Be submissive and I can be masculine. You know what I mean? Let me fully operate out of masculinity, and I want you to fully operate out of femininity. That means, bring peace to me. I'm at war with the world. You know what I mean? Any woman who makes me feel where I'm not at ease, like where I'm have to have something on my mind because of her. Yeah, I don't want no shit like that. I don't want to deal with no attitudes, and I understand all women are going to have them. But a woman have to understand that I don't give a fuck if she got one. And then once she understand that I don't give a fuck if she got an attitude, I think we'll work out. You feel me? But the one who wants me to care about her having an attitude, like, bro, that shit don't work out for me. Because I'm like one of them type of people that I'm honest. You know what I mean? I'm honest and I'm straightforward. I'm a straight shooter. So, when women have something on their mind and they think we supposed to figure it out, nah, motherfucker, this ain't a game show. I ain't trying to figure shit out. You know what I mean? It's either you tell me how you feeling, and I can give my opinion on how you feeling. But yeah, other than that, walking around with an attitude shit, yeah, you finna find yourself alone fast.
Man on the panel. But see, like I'm a man that, bro, like I feel like, bro, like I kind of can. I don't want to say that I'm because nobody's a mind reader. And when I'm really into a woman, we was just talking about it earlier, like she ain't got to tell me nothing. Like I know why you probably upset. I know why this. I'm paying attention. I'm really into you, so I'm paying attention to everything. So you wouldn't have to ask me for this or for that, or I know, you know what I'm saying, this probably this time or whatever the case may be. I'm just paying attention. She said, "Men on the live panel, why is your past? Why in your past or present have you?"
Look, Great Day. I got a simple answer for that. I got a simple answer, and this has been my choice of words lately. In the words of the great Pluto, Future, you have fun with all the wrong ones until you meet the right one.
That was so why? Oh, but okay, men on the live panel, why in your past or present have you chosen to deal with women who show red flags? Well, bro could tell you. Bro will tell you right now. I have a girlfriend today, and what's today? Today, Saturday. He'll tell you. I done just got with this girl and locked it in like we official. We even go on social media and be like, yeah, we official and all this and all that. It's Saturday. Bro, no. He know. And Mel, she know this shit too. Hey, it's Saturday by what is it? Shit, nigga, by Monday, nigga, I'll be hitting niggas talking about I'm single again. I don't do any red flags. I'm out of there. You ain't gotta worry about me dealing with you. No, none of that. I'm out of there. I don't play. Hey, Mel out because she knows Monday. Hey, she know me for real,
bro. But look, you
as well.
You know why that happens though. I'm gonna tell you why that happens, bro. That happens because you meet a girl and you be liking the surface so fast. You be like, bro, I think she the one. Nigga, you ain't even spent enough time with this motherfucker. You don't give yourself enough time, because if you hang with them long enough before you get into, if you got to go through the honeymoon stage, bro, And then when you see the red flags, you don't get in relationships with them, and then you can keep them around as a friend, and they'll still be accessible to you. But if you just jump in a relationship with them and you don't even know them like that, you see the red flags, yeah, shit over Monday.
That shit's done. That shit's done. I'm good. But then again, like we were talking about earlier, I can admit that, you know what I'm saying, and my mother has told me about this, my sister has told me about this. I'm very insensitive, and I can't be that way when dealing with a woman. Like, it's something that I'm working on, you know what I'm saying, working on myself. Like, I'm very insensitive. It's something that I can admit to. Like, you know, I don't know. Like, I just like, so for example, let me put a story out there. So I'm with this chick, you know what I'm saying? This is my girlfriend at the time. And we come back from the movies. Now, first, I gotta say, like, we even gotta say that she, before even going to the movie, she had already called me, told me, hey, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I really don't feel like going to the movies. I said, cool. We don't have to go to the movies. We can kick it at the house. I'm not even tripping. I'll buy food. I'll do it. You can, hey, come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could go to bed, all that kind of shit. Like, we ain't even got to go to the movies. But she gets there and she's like, no, let's go to the movies. I'm like, we don't have to go. No, let's go. I'm like, all right, for sure. So now I didn't lay back in the seat. She's driving. I'm like, yeah, let me put the, I'm like, let me tell you where to go. She's like, no, I already got it. Like the GPS, all that. And mind you, the movie theater is only 15 minutes away, if that, from the house. I wake up and we've been on the road for like damn near like 30 minutes, nigga, 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm like, damn, like, where we at? And she was like, oh, I got lost. And I'm like, well, damn, like, why you just didn't wake me up? Why you just didn't wake me up and tell me like you needed directions to get to the movies, like you couldn't find it? I would have helped you. That was the first thing, but I didn't trip off that. Now, we get into the movie theater. We are watching a movie called The Quiet Place.
Hey, bro, I remember he told me about this shit too.
now, mind you, the movie is called A Quiet Place. So damn near the whole movie theater is like literally silent, nigga. It's silent. You can hear everything. And out of nowhere, you just hear somebody snoring real loud. And it's my lady. She's snoring. Everybody in the movie theater looking over there at us. So I'm like, damn, like, so I nudge her like, hey, like, get up. She wake up, so I'm like, all right, it's time to go. We gotta go. I'm already hot. I'm hot. Like, man, I told you we didn't have to come to the movie theater. I'm like, come on. She don't want to leave. I'm like, come on, let's go. So we end up leaving. And we get back to the house. Hey, if she tired, I told her she can go, she can lay down, she can go. We didn't have to go to the movie. So all that giving her excuse of being a tired woman that's out. So we get back to the house. Now my gate that we had, you had to twist the knob to open it and close it. Duh. So she's pulling on the gate, like she's just pulling on that motherfucker. And it's slamming up against the thing, and it's making a loud boom, 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 because she keeps slamming it. She's pulling on it, boom, boom, boom. So I'm like, yo, what are you doing? She like, it won't close. So I wheel over there, and I twist the knob, and I close it, and I said, damn, common sense ain't so common. We sitting in the house, next thing you know, I hear she weaving and shit. I'm like, you crying? She like, why you have to talk to me like that? I'm like, hey, man. I'm like, hey, you too big. You too grown for all that. Like, what are you crying for? You too grown for all that. And this is the shit that my mom was telling me I wasn't supposed to be like that. That's me being insensitive. I was supposed to be over there like, yo. I was supposed to be like, oh, it's not that big. Like I don't know. That just wasn't me. I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was supposed to, but I didn't do none of that. Like, and I felt like I didn't say anything wrong except for common sense ain't so common. Like she was so like just she was bothered by that comment. You know what I'm saying? And Grey Day say that probably was your wife. Look, I just told bro before we went live. I just told bro
That's why we
that
live, because of the conversation we was having.
I told bro that woman right there was the woman that I was gonna marry her. I was gonna marry her. I fucked that off. She's the woman that I fucked off. Like I fucked that off. Like she was an amazing woman. I fucked it off. You know what I'm saying? By me being insensitive and me just like, you know what I mean? Like so definitely Grade A was spot on when she said that probably was your wife. That was
I did. I'm.
wife.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree, bro. Communication is key. You made it clear to her that y'all didn't have to go to the movies, and I be like that too, bro. Like I be making shit clear like that. I don't have to go nowhere. I don't even give a fuck about going nowhere. Like we can stay in the house. We can play some card games, some dominoes, have a few shots. Order out, order something to eat. You know what I mean? Netflix and chill type shit. You know.
Right.
And the fact that you made it clear to her that y'all didn't have to go out, and she was adamant about going out, and if she was tired for whatever reason, and now you know what I mean, y'all didn't took this trip and y'all didn't got there and shit, and this motherfucker go to sleep. My not I won't say attitude, but my approach probably would have been the same way. Like, you know what I mean, I would have already been irritated from that already. Like, what the fuck? Then you slamming gates and shit and all this shit. Like, yeah, I probably would have been, because look, I get told that all I swear to God, bro, it's never been a woman that I've dated or been in a relationship with where they told me that I seem like I'm the type that care. They always tell me you don't give a fuck. They all say it. They all tell me I don't give a fuck. And I do give a fuck. I just don't give a fuck about no stupid shit.
But you know what the woman don't understand about that situation, just like she didn't understand? I wasn't mad at you for falling asleep. I wasn't mad at you for falling asleep. I was mad at you. Well, not even mad. Like, I was annoyed because, like, you got to understand that. Because I know the type of the location that we're in, the theater that we go into, it's all white folks in there. You know what I'm saying? Old white folks, it's mainly white folks. We probably gonna be the only people of color in that motherfucker. So you falling asleep and you snoring, somebody and it's probably gonna be some old dude or some old lady that's gonna say something. Now I gotta go up and be like, shut up, bitch, or nigga mind your, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker mind your business. You know what I'm saying? Like now I gotta go up on somebody for speaking crazy to you. So let's avoid all that shit and let's just stay at the crib. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not tripping on you. It's the situation that you're gonna put me in because I gotta defend you. I'm a man. So I'm gonna defend my woman. Anybody talking crazy to my woman, I'm gonna defend you.
How old was she, bro?
Shit, she a year younger than me.
A year younger than you. Oh, okay. What'd she do for a living?
She worked at LAX.
Oh, yeah, that could be a tiring job.
No, bro, that's why I knew she was tired. I'm like, we don't have to go. You're driving because you coming straight here from work. You coming straight here from work. You don't have to. I'm like, baby, we do not have to go. Like you don't have to. We don't have to do that. But let me explain entirely like the situation. She wanted to go to take me out of the element that I was in because I was staying with somebody who, you know what I'm saying, my auntie at the time, you know what I mean? You know this situation. I was staying with my auntie at this time who like she was crazy. She didn't really have it all. So I would just want to get out the house, you know what I'm saying? And my woman knew that, you know what I'm saying? So I get why she was like, no, let's just go. But I'm like, it's not that serious. I know that you done came all the way over here straight from work. I don't care. I'll deal with my auntie. That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you don't have to go. We don't have to go. How many times do I gotta explain and press that we don't have to go nowhere? We don't. We really don't. And I want you to understand. And I was telling her that I'm not gonna be upset. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be feeling no kind of way. I don't mind ordering food. We can sit up in here and watch Martin and chill. And you know what I'm saying? Like and be cool. No, 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 let's go, let's go. No, we don't have to. No, let's go. Now, like, to the point where she getting mad at me for saying we don't have to go. She's becoming angry at me for saying that we don't have to go.
Right, right, right. You know that, and then too, a lot of that can be seen as a lot of that can be seen as this too. That's why it's. I'm not gonna say it's not cool, but for me personally, I don't choose to dive just straight into relationships. Like I said, it got to be a process of getting to know each other. So during that process of getting to know each other, she can she can learn me, I can learn her, and then that way, when you in those type of situations, how she felt you was insensitive, if she knew you from over time, that way when you did what you did, she wouldn't feel insensitive because she know your personality already. What's the deal,
We
T?
were together for like 3.5 years before that happened.
So then she knew you was like this
That's
already.
what I'm saying. She already knew we had been
Hey,
together
hey,
for a while.
hey, that's why I go back to that saying, bro. A bitch gotta love my dirty drawers and all. You have enough time to learn me before we get in a relationship, so you know who I am already. A simple situation like that, if a woman has spent years with me and she's in love with me and just something like that, you can walk away and end it. Then bitch, I didn't need you anyway. Because I could guarantee you, my woman can have her little attitude, but if I didn't invested 3 years in her, of course I know she probably got attitudes already. She don't just get an attitude one day and I just walk out and leave. No,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
I'm I'm, I'm too invested for something
Great
so.
ass fool. Great ass fool. She say if you say we don't have to go, I'm throwing my bra across the room and laying up. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't be like a back and forth. But I get what y'all saying in the chat. Like she didn't want to disappoint me. But my thing is, we didn't have no. This wasn't like no. It wasn't. It wasn't even like. It wasn't no planned shit. It was just like we would just go out on the weekends. And I'm like, hey, they playing this nigga. I don't want to watch no shit called A Quiet Place. You know what I'm saying? Like, but fuck it. Hey, let's go. Let's just get out the house. Let's go do something.
Hey, she, bro, but I feel like she quit too easy. That's not insensitive. You have your ways. We all do. I mean, these women got ways too. We are who we are. You know what I mean? We're not perfect. So for that to happen and she just left and that was it, nah, that ain't that. That's yeah. She can say that you insensitive, but she knew that about your personality already.
I'm gonna
If
tell
y'all
y'all
knew,
why.
if y'all spent 3 years together before this happened,
Right.
she knew your personality already. So if that made her walk out and leave, bro, you didn't need her anyway. You
Now,
didn't need her.
I'm gonna tell y'all what made her leave. Like I'm gonna tell y'all what made her leave and why I say I shouldn't have did that. So, mind you, we done been together for nah. I don't think she ain't never gave me that vibe. She ain't never gave me that vibe. You know what I mean? So what it was what made her leave was now we done been together for 3.5 years. And like I told y'all, me being in a wheelchair, I don't have no control over my bladder or my bowel movements. I don't have no control over that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is different though that are in wheelchairs. But me, I don't have no control over that shit, right? So boom, nasty ass Boston baked beans. Yeah, that nigga, he's an east side nigga for sure for that. But look, hey, chat. So boom, you know what I mean? One day, I had an accident, and I tried to clean it up before she had got there. You know what I mean? Boom, she get there, and it was still like a spot. Yeah, it was still like a spot. Like I thought I had got all that shit up, kid. Like I had end up, you know what I'm saying? Like man, not no number two. not on number 2. So, you know, I'm like, damn, cuz, what the fuck? And she like, hey, did you have an accident? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I fucked up by saying no. I should have just been like, yeah. But I'm like, nah, like what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And she like, yes, you did. I know you did because my my pants leg, it smelled like it. And I said, oh shit, because he had her shit on the you know what I'm saying, on the bed, cuz. And so like she was trying to tell me like, bro, like you ain't never gotta lie to me about nothing like that. I know your situation. I know you in a wheelchair and I know you ain't got no control over that. So you ain't never gotta lie to me about nothing like that. And you know what I'm saying? If you need help, just let me know that you need help. And nigga, I went up. Nigga, I lost it. Nigga, what? What you trying to say? What do? Bro, I went up. I went crazy, nigga. I went up, nigga. And that's what made her stop fucking with me. Like, cause she felt like, damn, I'm accepting all of you, and I'm telling you, you ain't gotta lie to me about nothing like that. And nigga, you going up on me. So that pushed her away.
So let me ask you this. So going forward, because I don't want to just dwell on that situation. Going forward, Ebony, what's up with it? Going forward, bro, in the future, when you decide you want to, I mean, are you open to a relationship right now?
Definitely.
Okay, so let's say, what is it that you feel like you need to change about yourself to make something work? Because obviously, you admitting that you have some ways, and when we got some ways, see me, I'm not willing to change shit about myself because I have some ways, but my good outweighs my bad. I'm not trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be human, and I want a motherfucker that's human. My girl ain't got to be perfect, so I'm willing to accept, some things that I might not like, as long as the good outweighs the bad. You get what I'm saying? What about yourself that you think you need to change, that you know that no woman is going to tolerate?
Shit. Honestly, like, just really nigga, that me being insensitive shit. I think that's what it is. I don't think no woman wants to be with a man who's insensitive. You know what I mean? To her feelings, to her wanting to help, her wanting to be around, her wanting to, you know what I'm saying? Like, no woman wants to deal with a man that's like that. So I know that that's something that I definitely have to work on with myself. You know what I'm saying? I have to be able to, because being put in a wheelchair is like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody wanted to, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like people, to this day, I don't like nobody pushing me around. I don't want nobody pushing me. Don't push me. Unless I ask you for your help, like, don't push me. That shit pisses me off. Don't fucking push me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need your help. Like, I can wheel myself around because I had already made it up in my mind when I first got put in the wheelchair and I accepted it. I said, all right, I'm not going to be one of these niggas, you know what I'm saying, that's in a wheelchair that feel sorry for himself and want everybody to be helping them and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm self-sufficient. I'm going to do what I need to do. I'm going to get it done. Unless it's like a flight of steps somewhere, you know what I'm saying, stairs somewhere and shit like that. Like, that'll be the only time that I need help. But, you know what I mean? Like, I just know that that's something that I definitely have to work on.
Right.
Showing you if you fail to recognize the need for improvement in certain areas. Definitely, what might help is having a clear conversation in the beginning, since that's a trigger for you.
And look, what she just said, having that clear, that's basically what I meant. Like, everybody gonna have their vices, bro. So if, like, when a woman meets me and we going through those beginning stages, she's gonna see the way my mouth is. Everybody who know me, I can't help it. I be talking shit. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm not about to, like, I'm not gonna change the way I talk. I'm known to, have conversations, and I challenge people. I'll challenge your knowledge if we in conversation. It's just how I am. You know what I mean? And women who do choose to deal with me, they know this already. so they accept it because But
Right.
I'm a good guy though. You know what I mean? I don't think no women that know me for real will say that I'm a bad guy. I'm a good guy, right? But I mean, they'll tell you like, yeah, but this nigga, you know what I mean? This nigga, he has issues with this, he has issues with that. That's cool though because I'm such a good guy. They're gonna accept that I come with some things that you just might not like, but overall, I'm a good guy. So, like I said, I'm not perfect. I let a motherfucker know from the jump I'm not perfect. You feel me? I deal with trauma. You feel me? I got PTSD. I've been you know what I mean, do some shit that's not normal. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's the same way with me. It's when I'm dealing with a woman, I don't expect her to be perfect. It's some things I can handle. You know what I mean? Some things I don't like that I know I can handle. But when it comes to that attitude shit, that's my only thing, man. That's my only thing. The
Yeah.
attitude, I can't stand that shit, bro. I can't stand a woman who be having attitude, especially when I don't know where it come from. I can hold myself accountable when I know for sure that I've done something that is just clear as day. I've done something and I know what I did and I know why this woman got an attitude. I can accept that.
Right.
But a motherfucker that just get attitudes and I don't know what it is. She just got an attitude.
That's
She's
why,
acting
hey,
different.
that's why what's her name would piss me off, bro. When I would watch my wife and kids, uh, uh, the one that played his wife, Gina from the Martin Show,
Mm-hmm.
she pissed me off on my wife and kids as her being a wife, like because she would do shit where bro ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? And she would have these attitudes and she started saying like, I'm starting to feel like you don't love me no more. And he like, well damn, like, well what can he asked her, well what do you mean? Like what can I do? Like I'm doing all of this shit and that's not working. So I'm asking you, what can I do? She told that man, I don't know. I was like, bro, this is crazy. This is crazy. That's crazy right there.
I bet. Look, I was in a situation like that, bro. I definitely was in a situation like that. Like I remember, right?
I don't know. Sometimes it's
I remember
hard.
taking her to restaurants and shit, right?
Yeah.
You know, at the time, nigga having chili. So we fine dining. We ain't going to no bullshit. No, even though what this cost to be in these restaurants ain't make me or break me, but my thing would be this. I didn't got dressed. So I didn't put my Sunday's best on.
Right.
She got that shit on. We done drove all the way out here by the beach, by this water and shit. You know what I mean? I know this bill gonna be over $400 tonight. And nigga just sitting across from this motherfucker and her face turned up. And I would be like, are you not enjoying yourself? Like, what's wrong? Talk to me.
If I gotta ask you that, you're not enjoying yourself. Like, if I gotta ask you that, I promise you, like, this will be the last time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this will be the last time. Like, you ain't gotta worry about me no more.
But look, that's the thing. That was me being understanding because it never was the last time until it was the last time. But this would happen, and then a week, 2 weeks later, like I would always try again. I'm like, hey, let's go out. You feel me? Let's go out and enjoy ourselves. Because that's the type of nigga I am anyway.
Right.
And we get out, and I would just keep getting the same results, bro. Whether it was restaurants, whether it was trips, whatever I was doing, and I hate to go financial when dealing with a woman, but I start, numbers and start running through my fucking head, nigga. I'm just like, damn, I'm spending all this money trying to, create not a happy space just for you, but as a couple, I want to hit the scene with my girl. I want to look good with my girl. I want to eat good with my girl. I want to drink good with my girl. I want to go somewhere after this where they're going to be playing music and enjoy a night with my girl. I don't want to be with the homies every night. You know what I mean? So I start finding myself like, damn. I start slowly stop taking her, bro. And then I start finding myself being in clubs with the homies, standing on couches, popping bottles. And when I would do that, even though, I know that the women in the club they just groupies looking for the niggas that's spending money. I know that. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? But being in the club with the homies, standing on the couches, we popping bottles. I would look around at all these women that I don't know, and they would be smiling, bro, and enjoying themselves. And I just couldn't understand why the woman that I go home to, why I can't get the same results from her. I don't even want to be in the club doing this shit. I'd rather be with her. But for me to get a fucking smile, I got to go to the club and look at some bitches I don't know. Because the woman at home, she's not enjoying this motion that I'm having. And it's crazy because when I wasn't having no money, this motherfucker was smiling. It started making me think like, damn, is it possible to be in a relationship with a woman who can be jealous of her man having emotion? I start thinking all kind of shit. And to this day, I still don't know if that's what it is. But
that's a crazy take on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A woman actually being jealous of the dude for having this shit together, like that would be crazy.
Man, look, but I'm not saying that that's what it is, but I got to the point to where me in my own head, she ain't communicating saying what the problem is, why she do it. So me in my own head, this is be the shit that I start thinking, and it was just a number of different things. Like, could it be this? Could it be that? And you know, eventually it led to us parting ways, though.
Now, see, the last chick that I tried to be with, oh, she told me off top when she found out that, like, nigga, you always got people around you, and it's a lot. Like, you know too many people. Like, she stopped fucking with me because she said you know too many people, and I was like, what the fuck? And only thing I could think of was, bitch, come across somebody you know then, or that's your fear. Is me knowing somebody that you know and them telling me the real. Like, you must be hiding something. Because why you saying you not gonna fuck with me because I know too many people? That was the first thing that I thought of. Like, you must be afraid that I know somebody that you know.
Hey, and that's the question I want to ask you since you brought that up. Let's say we're gonna use that situation you're talking about, right?
Yep.
Let's say if you continue with her, right?
Yeah.
You have something at the house one weekend, and all the guys is there. All your boys you grew up with, went to Venice with.
Right.
Me, the homies from the set. You know, everybody that you fuck with. We all there, and you know that's a nice number of the fellas.
Mm-hmm.
And just say one of the guys, when it's all over, you feel me, the next day hit you like, hey, bro, I didn't want to, fuck the mood up, but, your girl that was there, it wasn't nothing like that, but, we spent some time and I beat the muffins down.
Mm-hmm.
Do you, because it happened before you knew her or some shit, do you continue your situation? Because it ain't like he telling you I got a baby with her, we used to be married, none of that shit.
I don't care. I'm a nigga that feels like when my woman walk in the room, bro, a nigga should not be able to tell me, hey, bro, she got a birthmark on her left butt cheek. Kid. Like, he should be able to tell me that. I'm one of them, kid. Like, he should not know what my woman looks like with her clothes off, bro. That's just me, bro. My woman, I'm like, nigga, of course, other men have seen, she's a grown woman. I'm not the first guy she's been with, but I'm saying my niggas, my bros, they better not be able to tell me what my woman looks like with her clothes off, cause it's a wrap to me. I don't want to fuck with you no more. I don't give a fuck how good of a woman you are. I don't want to fuck with you no more. I'm straight. I'm good. Because you are no longer, at least let me feel like, okay, like around my partner, she's exclusive. Because none of my partners had that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she's exclusive from anybody else, nigga, but around my partners, she's exclusive. Ain't nobody gonna be, and that's with not just the niggas at my house, with everybody that I fuck with. they don't know nothing about her. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool, for sure.
Right. But look, all right. So we gonna rewind to last year, roughly around this time. You know, when it was my birthday, your birthday, and we was all at your
Yeah,
house.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Two of the guys had that situation in there.
Right, right,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
right,
Two of the
right, right.
guys, it was a joint that was in there, and two of the guys, to what one of the guys brought her, and one of the other guys was like, "Hey, I was hitting that, bro. I was tapping the meats. You know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
tapping the meats. You feel me? And yeah, roses are red, violets are blue. Look
Little
up
bit
in
of
the
shit.
sky,
But
whoop de
what does
doo.
that mean? What does that mean? Like, what did you say? Yeah. And did
Whoop
they
de
fight?
doo.
No,
Nah, hell no.
ain't nobody
That's
doing nothing to
hey,
that.
that shit that women fight over. Niggas don't.
Right. Yeah,
You know,
we
it
don't
just
do all
it just what happens is it it clears the air as far as the bros. You feel me? It clears the
that.
air. Now the woman, her heart might be beating, her mind might be racing, but as far as the bros, if one of the bros who brought her there, if he had any plans to be anything with her than just a guest and shit, now he just got new information and he know not to. And it's crazy because I talked to him this morning and he brought that up. He like, yeah, man, the bitch seen a new whip and she been in my DMs and shit. And he said he told her like, not like that. You still pretty and all that. He said he told her you beautiful, baby. He said, but one of the bros hit that. I can't have nothing to do with you now. Like I can't have nothing to do with you.
That's all. Hey, that's all the niggas saying. You talking about some look up in the sky, what they do? Like, hey, no,
Yeah. No, he
niggas
said
is not.
he said like if she down to get the muffins beat, he was like he'd do that, but like other than that, like
Yeah, like you want me to be with you? Like we out here holding hands and kicking cans? No, fuck no,
yeah,
fuck no.
you got to be a crazy nigga walking through the mall, y'all sharing an ice cream cone and the other homie hit.
Like man, that shit is bro. Probably man. I remember when I used to hit that shit. Like nigga, what? What nigga? I remember when I used to hit that shit. Like
hey, bro, do she still do that thing with the thing in the back of her
yeah,
throat?
that kind of shit. Hey, she still be doing that. Like nigga, come on, man.
Then you could never bring her to nothing because the homie that hit, he gonna be there. Like if niggas is close like that, it's something going on. It's somebody's birthday. It's some, the crew, the fellas. We all finna be somewhere. Everybody bringing a lady. The nigga who got the one that got hit by one, he ain't gonna even want to bring her.
Not at all.
He gonna have
Why
to
we
bring
got?
her inside,
Why
bitch.
we got to be going there? That's
Nah,
no.
hell
Yo, have
no.
motherfucker.
The women that be doing that shit need to go to hell. But but a woman. But a lot of times women don't be knowing the niggas be knowing each other too. That shit low key be a coincidence. You know what I mean? It'd be a coincidence.
You said Felicia. Rain
Felicia,
Felicia.
who cares? Um, yeah. What about the other end of that though? As far as like, because I think when that happened with women, as far as like, they'll do this. Let's say one female already, then got hit by the nigga, right?
Right.
And let's say one of her homegirls meet the nigga somewhere else. It ain't even like no, she intentionally hooking up with somebody that her homegirl already been with. Let's just say she meet the nigga somewhere else. And then they
Right.
come to find out, damn, girl, I used to fuck with him. A lot of times, bro, women don't see that shit the way we see it. Once that bitch is in love, she'll fall out with her friend before she leave that nigga.
Hey, look, man.
And I think that's dope.
Females will cut off everybody, nigga, for a dude. Like females will cut off everybody for a dude once they meet a dude. They will definitely do that.
So
They
is
start
it
acting brand new and all that shit.
so is it safe to say that bros before hoes is it true?
I don't like that bros before hoes shit.
I don't live
I
by
don't
that, but I'm just saying, is it true?
I don't like that saying. That saying just sounds so like, yeah, nah. That sounds like, you know what I'm saying. That's some rainbow shit. Like bros before hoes. Like I ain't no bros before hoes. I'm just
No,
niggas.
it is bros before hoes
Hell
I am
no.
I am picking the bros over the hoes. But if it's my woman, like yeah, nah, then I'm not picking the bros before my woman, but just
Like I'm not
some
saying that I would pick a hoe before the bro. I'm just saying that I just don't like the way that it sounds. Like nigga, I would never, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I know this bitch a hoe. Like this bitch is she's no good. I'm not gonna I look how I'm referring to her, this bitch. Like it's cause it's a difference. It's a difference, bro. Like when I'm really fucking with something, I don't refer to her as a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like I be telling my brothers, like, yeah, my lady, my woman, you know what I'm saying? She's anything but a bitch or a broad or something like that. That's how, you know what I'm saying? Like, some females understand that when niggas just refer to you like that, then yeah, like, there is no attachment. Yeah, I got this little bitch, all this, all that. You know what I'm saying? When a dude really got something and give a fuck, you don't refer to her as a bitch. You know what I mean? Like, and they don't do none of that shit. I know I don't. And
I'm
I
working
don't
on
allow, like, you know what I'm saying? When I get into a relationship and the first time I might even hear my woman say some shit like, oh, yeah, she might be on the phone, like, oh, yeah, I'm over here with my nigga. Oh, I done nipped that shit in the bud. I don't ever refer to me as yo nigga. Because I don't treat you as like I'm just a nigga that you fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't refer to you as my bitch. Like we gonna have that respect for each other. If this is gonna work. If we talking about this is serious and we planning on being with each other, yeah, all that referring to me as yo nigga, that's out. I'm your man. I'm not your nigga.
hey, that's dope, bro. And I'm gonna get there. You feel me? Right now, God's still working on me. No, that
That
shit
nigga,
ain't even funny.
that
God's still
nigga
working
said
on me.
God still working on me. Yeah, bro. Like I nipped that shit in the bud, bro, because I know the way that I'm about to treat her, a nigga ain't about to treat her that way. A man is, but if if that's what you're looking for, baby, by all means, like I ain't the one for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do your thing. Or I can become a nigga and just fuck on you, you know what I'm saying, and send you on your way. Like I could definitely become a nigga for you if that's what you're looking for. If that's what you really want.
That picture on the wall don't define me. Don't do that. I'm just saying. When I say look, because look, this is what it is. I have graduated. Like when I'm fucking with a woman, I don't be like, hey, bitch, hand me that lighter. I don't talk like that no more. You feel me?
Mhm.
But do I still like be like slip and be like, in conversation, oh, these bitches and all that? I still, I'm working on it. You feel me? But it
I'm
ain't like
saying
it.
talking to your bros, when you talking to somebody else, you could be talking to your bros, you could be talking to a family member or something, and you're referring to the woman that you're with. You know what I'm saying? Like you're referring to her. Like, so do you refer to her as like, even to your family members or your bros, like, yeah, my bitch at the house, whoop whoop, or you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, my bitch this, my bitch that. Look, you smile, that nigga smiling. Yeah. Hey, that nigga's like smiling like a
Hey,
motherfucker.
look, I said that.
But
Like
this
you,
gotta be your woman.
I'm
If this
not.
is your woman, bro.
I'm not proud of that shit, but like I say, God working on me. I done came a long way. I used to be like I say, I used to talk to my bitch like that and be like, hand me that lighter, bitch. Like, you feel me? Bitch, what you
Right,
want to eat? You feel me? So I don't do that no more. You feel me? So
right.
the rest, I'm a work in progress. It didn't got better than it was. It's gonna get there. Shit.
Yeah, cause like bro, like if I'm dating a woman and I want my thing is if I want my bros to like look at her and take her seriously, like that's my woman. Cause niggas nigga go follow your bitch on Instagram, all kind of shit, be in her comments, all that because they know you. They know you don't take her seriously. Like she ain't even gonna be there that long. So it ain't no disrespect thing. It's just kind of the hoes is for everybody type shit. Niggas be doing that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always say, nigga, no. If I'm fucking with that, I'm letting it be known. Like when the homies gonna know, okay, yeah, nah, leave her alone. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that, like bro, really fuck with that. That's really bro. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but
Like
there's also your aura too, though, right? So it's like I also can say like that. Who you are carries over into everything that you do. So let's say even when I was talking like that, right?
mm-hmm.
Like ain't no nigga around me that I could reach because I can't control a nigga that I can't reach, right? Nigga,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never had no nigga refer like I might call. I done had niggas tell me, nigga, like, damn, nigga, that's your girl. Why you calling her your bitch? They ain't because they not gonna say it. So you know what I mean? Like I don't worry about that. They not. It's like I told you before. How you know my get down, bro.
Yeah.
Anything I could reach, if I can reach it, it's gonna
Right.
respect me and it's gonna respect everything that come with me. The disrespect always comes for motherfuckers I can't touch. You feel me?
Right. Yeah.
Anything I could reach is gonna respect me. Like, and you know, as long as I've been doing this life thing, a nigga around me ain't never even when I was referring to my girl as my bitch, another nigga still won't refer to her as that. They'll be like, yo, girl. So you know what I mean? I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe that
Yeah.
go for some niggas, but that don't apply to me.
Nigga,
Cause
bro,
I trip out.
it's niggas that would be like, hey, nigga, so shut, nigga, like, nigga, remember, like, oh, what, hey, nigga, we going to your bitch house, nigga, hey, like, nigga, hey, what's up with that little bitch you been fucking with, nigga, you know what I'm saying, what's up with that little bitch you been fucking with, then a nigga be like, wait, no, hold on, no, bro, that's my girl, that's my, hey, my nigga, like, a nigga might say some shit like that. How do y'all
Great
feel about
A.
your
When I'm in a relationship, my girl is not allowed to be on social media. She's not allowed to have friends. That's just what it is.
well, goddamn, kid.
Yeah,
That nigga said she
I
ain't
don't play
allowed
that
to
shit.
have. That nigga said she ain't allowed to have friends.
Yeah, I don't play that shit. Right?
What
You
do you
know,
wait? So like when you say she ain't allowed to have friends, kid, what you mean? Like friends, kid? Like
when I'm in a
what about like
relationship,
what about
solidified,
her?
and you can't the homegirls for what? All them bitches better be married. If you got homegirls, they all better be married. I don't fuck with. I don't get an exclusive relationship with women who hang around a bunch of single bitches. That's a red flag for me. I don't fuck around with
I
shit
feel
like that.
that. I feel that. I definitely feel that. I definitely feel that because your single homegirl gonna get you in trouble.
Yeah, and they're haters. They'll be all. It's not about them just influencing them to get them in trouble, get them around some niggas or something. It's also too, you know, the company you keep. If they single doing single shit, when me and her have issues, which is natural in a relationship, these the women she going to confide in, right? What the
Right,
fuck?
right.
They have no good information to tell you because they ain't been able to keep a man. So I don't like shit like that. You know what I mean? I always say, you know, with the homies that is in relationships and the homies that is married, and we sitting over here in this living room, you know what I mean, one of them days out the week watching the football game, having drinks and shit, and one of the homies get to talking about their situation, you know, about their girl or whatever. We don't never or we never tell none of our partners that they should leave their girl. We always, no matter
Right,
what it is now, unless the homie come
right.
say she fucking somebody else and be like, yeah, you need to get up out of there. But it's just
Yeah.
yeah, man, this bitch walking. Even though I don't like women with an attitude, if the homie tell me, yeah, bro, I had to get out, man. She got an attitude. Like, nigga, she gonna cool down. You probably just need to get out and hang out with the fellas for a minute. Y'all be all right. It ain't nothing but a little attitude. You feel me? Women,
Right,
on the
right.
other hand, they're single friends. Nigga, they give the worst advice, bro. This is why I always say,
You gotta get about. You better go down. Fuck that nigga. Who that nigga think he is? All that
yeah.
shit.
And they'll
But
always do this. The single bitches, they always gonna do this. Soon as a woman go tell them an issue that they're having with their man, they're gonna always try to tell her how better she can do. You know what I mean?
right,
That nigga business in 2015. This nigga's out here in the 2026. that nigga making this, nigga. It's niggas that's out here making this. Oh, that nigga, he alright, but my dude, the nigga I fuck with, his best friend looked like Chris Brown, and he said you fine. Like, fuck all that. That's what, and that's why I say when I'm exclusive with a woman, if we just fuck around, I don't give a fuck what you have, what you do. But like when I'm exclusive with a woman, yeah, no friends.
Never, to answer Great A's question, I've never, me personally, like, because I've never followed none of the homies, like, girls, like, on social media. Like, if I know that, like, that's their girlfriend, I never follow her on social media. I'm not with all that, you know what I'm saying, being extra friendly shit. Yeah, no, I don't do all that shit. And that's just out of respect for the homie, because even if she follow me, I'm gonna hit the homie like, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? Did you know? Now, if the homie be like, oh, yeah, no, I told her to, you know what I'm saying, like, follow you, whatever, like, shit like that, like, because, like, with my boy Will, you know what I'm saying, I follow him and his wife, you know what I'm saying, they both follow me. That's his wife, you know what I'm saying, I met them on some business shit. They worked at a radio show. We were doing, you know what I'm saying, like, I met both of them, like, follow both of them. It's strictly, like, business shit. And when she posts, I don't like nothing she posts. You know what I'm saying? I don't like nothing she posts. If bro posts a picture, you know what I'm saying, where like nigga, he like, yeah, you know, celebrating with my woman, I like that picture. It's him and his woman together, and he posted it. Anything she posts, like I'm not liking none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I just won't do it. It's business, you know what I'm saying? Like we both follow each other, whatever. But other than that, nah. And like I said, I wouldn't follow any of the other homies like girl. Like if I know that that's their girlfriend, like I'm not gonna hit the follow button for sure.
Yeah,
but
no,
I would
real shit.
I would hit the bro. Hey, did you? Hey, you know your girl following a nigga? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, real shit, man. Even like with a lot of homies with their girlfriends and their wives and shit, you know, they girlfriend, you know, they girlfriends and their wives always want to start broing me and do the bro and sis thing, which I get it because, you know, they're in a relationship with my dog, so you know they like to do the, you know, the bro shit. You feel me? And it don't be coming from a bad place, bro. I just don't do it because I don't want to begin to have that type of relationship.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be contacted by her outside of him. I don't want to be around her outside of him. You know, and even when I am around the bros, you feel me? I don't. If I pull up on you to fuck with you, I hope that you are the type of man that, you know, tell your wife she got to stay in the room. You feel me?
Bro, nigga, bro, you. Hey, look, bro, already know this. When I used to stay on Verdugo, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Remember old girl I was fucking with? She be at the house all the time. Y'all niggas pull up. I didn't have to tell her nothing. She knew the bros was pulling up. She's in the living room. Me and the bros, we in the room, we smoking and shit like that. Or if we go in the living room, she's in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was never I didn't have to tell her none of that. She already knew.
Right.
She already knew the deal.
When me and my son mother was together, right? The homies used to recognize this. They would never see her when they would come to the house, right?
Right.
And the only time she would come out was she would text me and be like, "Do you still got company?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." And she'll be like, if she wants something from the fridge or something, she would ask me. She would ask me like, well, "Could you get me this from the fridge and bring it to me?" And I asked her like, "Are you dressed?" Because I might not feel like getting up and doing that shit.
Right.
I would be like, "You dressed?" She would be like, "Yeah, I'm dressed." But this is just the respect though that, you know, and the training that she had to be, things that had to been instilled in her before me, because she came like this. I didn't make her like this. And, you know, I'll tell her sometime in text, like, "No, it's cool, go to the kitchen," you feel me? And she'll walk through, she make sure she got feet covered, you feel me? Like nothing for no nigga to be lusting over, you feel me? And she would go to the kitchen, get what she would get. And she only at first when the homies would come through and they would say what's up to her, they'd speak to her and shit, just being polite because they're in somebody else's house as they should. She wouldn't even say nothing back to these niggas. I had to tell her, like, hey, these the bros, like, when they come over, they just being polite because, they in our shit. So I'm like, you could, these niggas you can, you could say hi to when they say hi to you when they in here. I had to tell her, like, I wouldn't have no niggas in here that ain't my niggas like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So even then, she would speak sometime, but the homies start asking me, they like, damn, she don't like us or something like that. I'd be like, nah, bro, she just don't believe in, like fraternizing with my homies. She don't believe in that shit. You know what I'm saying? And even like when she cooking shit, she would always tell me they welcome to help themselves, but she would make my plate and she would like, and I'd be like, you wasn't making them niggas plates anyway.
Shit. Nah, that right there, I don't play that shit either. Like now, you know what I'm saying? My mama make my plate like cheap for them, so I ain't like asking a homie, you know what I'm saying? Ladies in the chat, if to all the ladies that's in the chat, y'all somewhere, you know what I mean? Like, it's your dude and his partners. Are you making everybody a plate, or are you just making your man's plate? And that's it. Because I know some females that'll be like, oh, I'll fix him a plate, fix his homies a plate. Y'all doing that? I want to. We gonna see.
No, just my man. As you should.
She said, no, just her man. Cause it's something that, hey, they been and fixed the homie plate because they thinking, oh, it's your boy. Man, fuck that. That nigga could get the fuck up and fix his own goddamn plate.
My Lord's plate and on my knees.
Hey, you had Bible study, nigga? You have Bible study, nigga?
Let me ask y'all this.
Yeah. Cause I want to ask, how was Bible study? Because you said you was gonna be out. How was it?
Did you pray for everybody?
And you better not lie, because if you lie, you lying on the Lord, and you already know.
She been lying on the Lord, talking about she a woman of the cloth, Bible study. She been lying.
Hey, he gonna get your ass, and you telling us we going to hell?
Yep, but look, I want to know this, right? I just want to see, if you just finished cooking dinner, your man is at the table, your kids is at the table. Ladies, who get their plate first?
Oh, yeah, they've been. I seen that conversation go around, and that was a crazy conversation. That was a crazy conversation. Like, 'cause I saw all the different answers from different women.
Her man, okay, they correct, but it's a flip side to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
My kids is at the table. Our kids is at the table. Food just finished. Me and the kids is at the table. My wife is over there making my plate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't say it in front of the kids. I get up and I go over to my wife, put my hands on, her hips from behind, and I tell her in her ear, feed the kids first. Because I just need to know that she understands that the man comes first. But my moral is feed these kids first. Because I want my kids, I want my kids to eat before I eat. But I want to know that she understands that she's supposed to serve me first. But I'm not gonna let her do it. She's gonna feed the children first.
I mean, I get that. I definitely get that. My daddy always got served first, but all plates were fixed. ready to go. Right, yeah. Everything was fixed and ready to go. Now, I grew up in a household. I had a chance to grow up in a household where both, you know what I'm saying, like living with my cousins, where both both, the man and the woman was in the same house, you know what I mean? And we would eat at the table because see, me and my mom, when it was just me and my mom, I said me and my mom shit. Nigga, I get my food, go on my own and go eat. Mom get her food. She chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't sitting at no table doing no, you know what I mean? Like no shit like that. But over there, being at my cousin house, she would serve. She would give us our food first, and then she would go give Pops his food. Yeah, she would definitely give us our food first, and then she'd go give Pops his food.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. This was a good one. I'm about to shut this thing down, bro. You going live tonight?
Definitely going live because I got some videos to react to. We got some videos to react to. We won't get shut down this time, chat. We won't get shut down. So we got some videos we gonna react to. Right, ain't nobody gonna as long as nobody's starving. Right, no facts. Yeah, but no, we got some videos we gonna react to and we got some good ones. You know what I mean? And I know the ladies might have something to say about.
Oh, you told me. I'm a chime in. You told me what you're doing tonight. I'm a chime in.
The ladies might have something to say.
Put on beaches. What time you going live?
8:49 now. I'm about to put in my Postmates order. Chat. I gotta get me some food. And then, well, yeah, I think it's gonna be like 30 minutes.
All right, shit. I'm gonna chime in, man. I'm gonna hit you if I could. I'm gonna send you a text if I could get on. I'm finna put the kid in the shower, man, and make this nigga go to bed.
What time Big Mama got a bedtime? Oh, you gotta. Hey, look. Let me say this shit real quick. I gotta say this shit. Y'all be saying this shit in the chat. Oh, I might be asleep. Oh, I got a bedtime. All this, all that shit. Y'all be the same motherfuckers who be in the chat going up with me. So stop all the cap. I'll see y'all later. Stop the cap.
That's why I don't pay that shit no attention. That's women for you in real life. They always saying what they ain't going.
I'll see y'all later.
Hey, they be there.
Exactly. I'll see y'all later.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Shit, y'all go hit his live stream in about 30 minutes. And other than that, if y'all don't see me on his, I'll see y'all tomorrow.